Hello, this is George Senda, the real, official, authentic, original, the one, the only, the official, the guy from Pittsburgh, except no cheesy YouTube commentators, imposters, or trolls. And this is Pittsburgh Unboxing Live. Hold on. Whoops. Stop that. Okay, I always forget to do that. All right, we have an item here. It's very heavy. It's very big, but it's going to make a big difference in my life. This is the first day I only had 2 fans on when I got up today. And I've had 9 going on here. It's been roasting. So let's open it up. And it weighs about, I'm guessing, 30 pounds. This came today, and there was so much of a delay that they sent me another one for free. And I will give that one to Kathy when it comes next week. And of course, because my freezer's not worked in a year, I can no longer make ice. I've been drinking warm water. It's weird. It will keep the water cold or Snapple or orange juice. But I can't put ice in a glass. It won't make ice cubes. It won't freeze the ice. So, okay. This will make 26 pounds of ice a day. I don't know where I'm going to put it. Oh my God. Okay, we have the cord here. Let's cut this tie wrap without cutting the cord with my super sharp knife. It isn't very sharp for cutting tie wraps. There we go. And you have the plug cover here. I cut myself. The troubleshooting tips, the manual, ice maker with bottle opener, because when I buy Martinelli's cider, I always have trouble. I have to use a knife to open the caps. Now I won't have to. This screws with 2 Phillips screws on the side of the machine, and they tell you how to operate this. The other night I was up all night because I hit delay start in the pressure cooker and stayed up for 4 hours wondering why my food wasn't cooking. There's what the instructions look like. So I want to make sure I put that somewhere where I don't lose it. And now let's see if I can take this thing out of here without getting a hernia. This will store, what does it say in here? 1.5 pounds of ice. It has a window. It has a 2.3 quart reservoir, electronic controls, LED indicators, and will make 26 pounds of ice in 2 different sizes per day. So this is huge and very heavy. And there's the side of the box. I will go get a Phillips screwdriver later and put on the bottle opener once I get it out of this box. Okay. Don't want to drop it. Tomorrow I get to go take Kathy's giant box to her house and do Kathy's corner unboxing. And I'll film that. It will not be live. The box is huge and also very heavy. And it'll cost $11 to go up there in the handicap. There's the box. There is styrofoam number 1. Styrofoam number 2. Clunk. There's a vent on the bottom to release water. There's the bottom. And I could have had personalized, but it would have been vinyl letters, so I decided not to. I was tempted to put George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. Okay, the bag is attached to this cord. Take the bag off. They sent me a new one for free, and I'll give that to Kathy. So she'll have an ice maker of her very own, and neither one of us have to use ice trays anymore. Okay. There's the back of the machine, the side of the machine, the vent, and that side there, I believe, is where the bottle opener will go. Here's the top. It has LED controls. I am, let's see, I don't know if I can plug this in. I can't see the plug. Oh, it's one of these sideways plugs. I hate these. I don't know why they do sideways plugs. Because a lot of times your power strip or your receptacle on the wall will not fit sideways plugs if you have another plug above it or below it. It's very hot in here without the fans on. But it's 78 in here. It's 91 outside. Okay, there's the plug. Why is it? Okay. I got it plugged in. And it says add water, ice full, power, small and large ice cubes, select on off. And since there's no water, I don't think it will let you turn it on. Here is the I got that welded down with a piece of tape. There's the bottle opener. So now if I want a beer or a soda or Martinelli's apple juice in the big bottle, I peel off the foil and have to open the bottle cap with a knife, and that's always a screwdriver. So that attaches to the side. I don't see any. Oh, no screws that I can find. And they give you a little, this is tape, they give you a little tiny ice scoop. I was making a joke to Patty, I could put a sign and get one of those snow cone makers and and say charge for organic ice, handmade. Organic ice. Made by hand. My hand pushed the button. Now I can't get this thing out of here. Oh, they got tape to the side. Okay. They're obsessed with tape here. Come on. Get off of there. Okay, here's the little basket. And then in there is where the ice is made. And I guess it falls in the basket or something. And, there's what it looks like. So that's it. So I will put this somewhere and fill it later and make some ice. And then I don't, all I have to drink is water, but when I get Snapple or juice, set it up, it makes large ice cubes or small. I think they're like cylindrical. I think the small ones, the large ones have holes in them. So there it is. Something I really needed because drinking warm water when it's 100 degrees, it's 91 outside. I'm amazed. I'm warm in here, but I'm not roasting as I usually do. So that's what's going on. Okay, let's see who's in chat, if anybody. And if not, I'm going to leave. I'm turning my fans back on. Excuse me. You're a troll. And you have no idea what you're talking about. because Kathy was married to the guy. And he did not remarry because in order to remarry, you have to get divorced. And he never divorced Kathy. He was telling everybody, yeah, right, trolls make sideways plug. He was telling everyone that he wasn't married to Kathy, was never married, and had a new wife. He did not have a new wife. And I have the obituary. He mentions her by name, but this was some woman he was hanging around with, and he was telling everybody, this is my wife, I never married the other person, and it was all a lie. So, because I went and got the obituary. Boy, they're being noisy out there. The woman goes, hurry up, yeah, hurry up and shut up and get out of here. Anyway, so he was estranged from her. He moved in with Mama. Mama didn't like Kathy. The sister didn't like Kathy. The nephew liked Kathy. And Mama gave him a house. And Kathy, being the official legal widow, and no one else, is entitled to the proceeds of that house, but it's going to be sold. I will finally go over to the court tomorrow and get the address and talk to the attorney. We talked to the clerk, and they will start working on getting the house sold, and Kathy will get a lot of money, and I will get the money to buy my apartment building. And as a Halloween present, our anniversary is Halloween of our first date, Kathy will get a free ice maker that costs a lot of money. So, but it is not scandalous because Kathy has done nothing wrong, and as usual, I have done nothing wrong. These people make up stuff. They lie. They slander because they're psychopaths. They want attention. But he left her. She was married to him in 1998. He left her around 2006, and she'd only seen him once in 9 years. So, well, I don't care what you're paralegal or not. I've talked to the law clerk at the law office down the street here. They're going to have the attorney deal with it. Under the law, she's entitled in a community property state all the assets got obtained during the marriage. He obtained the house during the marriage. It's her house. So don't tell me what to do, Alejandra. You'll be gone. Do not argue with me in my channel. Only warning I'm going to give you. I won't put up with that. After 11 years of doing this, I won't tolerate people telling me that they know better than I do. I research everything I do before I take a step. But the law office is a couple of blocks from here, and I already talked to them, and I've got their card. All they want is the address of the deed. I may not be get the deed. Kathy may have to get the deed, but I can get the address of the house. And then it'll get sold. I already have a real estate agent that will... Well, I saw also with his name that he may have had 3 judgments against him, but I doubt it's in low 6 figures. So, of course, creditors may have had a judgment, but what do you do after death? They can go after the estate, but how long does that stay as a creditor? I don't know. I'm going to have to have the attorney research all that stuff. I'm not going to do it. And he'll be doing it for Kathy. So, don't ever assume you knew better than the guy from Pittsburgh, because 90% of the time people on here don't. They just open their mouth and say something just to be ornery, or because I knew better than you, just to get attention. And I'm not going to tolerate it anymore. So I have to look it up on my iPhone because my one iPad won't charge right. The other one charges sometimes, not all the time. And there's a new iPad 9 coming out. So anyway, that's it for this one. Tomorrow you'll see a huge box unboxed of stuff that Kathy bought on eBay. It weighs about 30 pounds. I will look up if I know my mother had no debt when she died. So there were no creditors. So I don't know what they do. I know that you can only collect in this state for 4 years, and I'm assuming after you're dead in his 4 years, they can't collect it. And he's been dead since 2016, so that's 6 years. I don't think they have a leg to stand on. I leave if people piss me off enough. All right. And Alejandra just did it. Now, excuse me, I'm going to go up and get a glass of cold water out of the freezer. I'll be right back. Don't tell me what to do on my own channel. Ever. You want to make your opinions known, your suggestions, send me an email. But don't contradict me. Don't come on and say, I know what to do and that's not right. I'm not going to put up with that anymore. I'm tired of that BS. Okay. The freezer does one thing well. It makes ice cold water. It will not make ice cubes. They just sit there and not freeze. It will keep the Meals and Wheels dinners cold to a point. And yesterday, because I put the pressure cooker on delay start, I sat there for 4 hours going, why isn't it cooking? And I stayed up all night and I missed my Meals and Wheels. Okay. Meals and Wheels dinners. So use Phillip has attached. Oh, okay. They're pre-drilled hole there. You got to undo the screws. Okay, a whole bunch of stuff. Do not operate for 2 hours after the unit's been placed in a dry and level service. Leave 8-inch clearance on all sides. Ensure the drain plug is in place. Plug the ice maker into an electrical outlet. The green power indicator will light. Hello, green power indicator. I hope I didn't go through all this stuff and then find that doesn't work. That would irritate the hell out of me. Hold on. Push in further. Nothing's happening. Maybe you gotta take the scoop out. You gotta put water in it first. I don't know. Oh, that's what. Fill the reservoir at room temperature water or colder. Do not fill above the maximum water level. Replace the ice bucket. Close the cover. Press on and off. Okay, gotta put water in it first. Select small or large ice size. The first ice making cycle will last 8 to 13 minutes. Depending on the ice size is selected, water will be pumped in the tray below the evaporator fingers. Ice will form on the evaporator fingers. Wish I had evaporator fingers. The ice will be dropped, pushed forward into the ice basket by the ice shovel. I'm going to put the ice shovel back in. I didn't know that. Some dog is barking the ice shovel. I don't know. The ice will be dropped, pushed into the ice basket by the ice shovel. There must be an ice shovel inside here somewhere. Maybe it moves. I don't know. Ice will be dropped, pushed in the ice basket. The tray will move back into position under the evaporator. The full full LED light will light up when the ice basket is full. The ice maker will stop making ice. Remove the ice in the basket with the scoop when the basket, okay, you don't need the scoop. When the basket is empty, the cover is closed. The ice maker will restart. Add water. LED light will light up when there's no more water in the reservoir. Remove the basket. Add water. Do not fill above the max water level at the back of the water reservoir. Replace the basket. Wait 3 minutes. Press on or off to restart the ice making function. The ice may last in the ice maker for several hours depending on the ambient room temperature, but melting will occur. For best results, store the ice in the freezer. Now, I do have a big stone carafe, which I used to make iced tea in. I would pour bags of ice in it. That stays cold for 2 days, no matter how hot it gets in here. When finished making ice, press on off, unplug the unit from the outlet, drain any remaining water through the drain plug into a sink. I can take a bucket and do that. Open the cover and allow the ice maker to reach room temperature for cleaning and storing. To keep your ice fresh, change the water every 24 hours. When not in use, drain the water from the ice maker. Clean and care, turn off and unplug the appliance. Allow the appliance to come to room temperature. How long does that take if it's 90 degrees in here? I don't know. If the tray behind the evaporator finger is not in a vertical position, push the tray back, water drains in the weather bar, open the drain plug. Do not use abrasive brushes or pads or harsh cleaning solution. Wash the ice basket and scoop in warm soapy water, rinse and dry. Do not clean the evaporator fingers. To clean the interior, use a soft cloth dampened in water and vinegar. Rinse with a clean damp cloth. Wipe the exterior with a damp cloth to immerse the thing in water. When it's not in use, ensure the reservoir is completely dry to keep mold from forming. Store with the drain plug open, and then they have troubleshooting tips. So I'll have to get a couple of clean rags for this, and we will try this now. Make ice live one day, but I don't know if you'll be able to see it. So, okay. But this costs a lot of money, but it's only $25 a month for the rest of my life. But now I don't have to sit here and I gotta drink hot water. Water comes out of that tap hot when it gets 90 to 100 degrees. So you don't come in here and tell me what to do or say that you know better than me. Now I can go over and look. I know that if you die, the creditors can go after the state, but in California, a debt is only collectible after up to 4 years. He's been dead a lot longer than 4 years. I saw there were judgments of some kind against him filed when he was alive, but those are probably no good anymore. So there it is. They had a blue one. I ordered a red one for me. This is mine. I ordered a red one for Kathy. I could have got her a blue one, but so next Wednesday she will have her very own ice maker. Well, thank you for that, Ruby. I had not seen any crowdfunding, and I have not received a message from Mr. Beast, though I watch every video. And I do wish he had older people that he helps out. He has helped out some of them, but mostly a young audience, I suspect. Lives in North Carolina. I watched an interview with him. He did an interview with Joe Rogan. I actually watched that. Normally I don't like Joe Rogan. I don't care for his demeanor and I don't care for his voice. It's grating. And he has a bad habit. He won't let the interviewee talk. So, I cannot access my own Discord channel because of the iPad not working. So, that's going to cost me $180 to fix the charging port. I've been patient for 11 years. I watched Meet Kevin. How you can become a millionaire in real estate. Where were you 11 years ago when I needed you? You put down 10,000 down, you become a millionaire. If you've got 15 years, but I may not have 15 years being 70 years old. And Kathy would not do it. I had to come back from the dead and do this, refinance, buy a second property. Ooh. The haunted real estate agent. See if I can get my real estate license maybe one day. But after you buy the new car and the new iPad and your bric-a-brac for the house, what else do you need other than money to live on? And devices like this, of course. Wonder if Mr. Beast could build a giant ice maker, like out of a dumpster or something, like a 50-foot high ice maker. I made enough ice to cool off an entire city. Because he does stuff like that. He built a mansion out of cardboard. I haven't watched that one yet. The refrigerator does not work either. I want to get it out of here. We're going to get it out of here on the 2nd. They'll pick it up. It'll be gone forever. It does not work. I don't know if it's repairable, but it will not freeze. It will not keep cool. And they give me cold meals from Meals on Wheels, and they turn moldy. Well, I've asked them for a refrigerator for 2 years, almost 2 years. I'm still waiting. I'm asking for a new stove for 15 years, only has one working burner. Eventually, I'm going to get rid of that damn. They said they will bring a new stove in here. I have to move everything out of here. But what I'd rather do is buy a chest freezer, and then when Kathy sells the house, gets her money, gives me enough money to buy my apartment building, they can put a new refrigerator when I move the hell out of here. And buy my own refrigerator. Buy it with an ice maker and water. Thank you for that, Ruby. I appreciate it. So, but this is public housing. They move with the pace of a snail, a dead snail. And I'm going to have to figure out what to do with this bed frame. It's a mattress spring thing, and take all the bedding off, move that in the hallway, move the rack, undo the rack, take everything off the rack and move that in the hallway, and then move everything you see here out of the way so we can get the refrigerator out of the door. No, we're not on HUD. They get federal funding, but this is not Section 8. It's public housing. I'm not going to worry about it. I'm a patient man at heart. I'll just get rid of the refrigerator. If I buy a chest freezer on my own for $150, it'll be brand new. I'll put it on a couple milk crates. Then I'll put that because my table is starting to bow from the weight. My Apple II table. I'll put that with it. Side by side. I'll have the mini refrigerator over here, the freezer over here, and then I'll be set. I'm not gonna call HUD. They're willing to get rid of the oven and give me a new oven. Now, once we get rid of the refrigerator, I got to move everything in the kitchen and get the oven out of here. And that oven has never worked since the day I moved in here. But they finally said they'll get me a new oven. So, no, I have to clear a path. Patty and Chattacabra and me are going to move the refrigerator out. All this stuff has to be moved. I need 32 inches of clearance, but I'm going to have to move. I can't move those storage bins much further back. The bookcase is in the way. And we may have to take the bed and tip it upward if it will reach the ceiling without falling down and crushing us, because it weighs a ton. And then put all this stuff in the bedroom, including the tray table, the ice maker, the fans, whatever it is, anything that's in the way, so we can get around the corner of the bed. We probably have to move that rack out of the way too, so we can get out the door. Then the problem is the balcony is covered by the jungle. I should film the jungle one day. I'll take my iPhone and film the jungle. I'm going to look for a small Tarzan and a small King Kong and put them in the jungle. Because the one woman who lives there, she has about 8 plants and 3 bags of fertilizer at her table. And the other woman, she's very nice. They're both very nice people. She has about 40 plants lining one entire side of the hallway and then going all the way to the edge of the elevator, to the edge of the stairs. It's like walking through deepest, darkest Africa, or having an arboretum, or not a flower shop, but a place that sells plants. It's nuts. So, I don't know how you can mention it. Oh, you mean Mr. Beast Discord? Thank you for that. I'm happy to hear that. So we'll get this moved and get it out of here because it will not work. It hasn't worked in a year. I put ice trays in there and all I get is water. I've had meals I've had to throw out even in the freezer. They won't freeze. So, but it's 32. I measure it with my Pittsburgh brand tape measure from Harbor Freight. I found one of those in the street, cleaned it up, it works fine. I got 3 steel measuring tapes. And the refrigerator is exactly 30. What's stopping me is there's no point of clearing it till I have somebody with a furniture dolly to move it the hell out of here. I'm going to take everything on the bed today and vacuum, and I've got to plug it in my printer. The printer cord for the power and the printer cord for connecting it to the Mac Mini or the Hitachi dock is under there somewhere, and I'm going to have to crawl around my hands and knees, which will hurt. But I am not moving a refrigerator on my own with my bad back. I'll let the guy who's young and strong move it. I can't by myself. I'll kill my back and I'll be probably paralyzed or something. We get it through here. I'll probably have to move all the laundry bins too. Everything will go in the hallway or the bedroom. Get it down around the bed. If we haven't moved the bed, get it, all this stuff we moved out of here, and to get it around the corner, out the door. Remember, I don't have an S in my chest. I'm super disabled. And there's no point in doing anything. I'm going to clean up in here today because I've got nothing else to do except cat being. I got to go get changed for the handicap bus. Will drive me to Kathy's and back. $11 now, $11.50 now. Instead it used to be $2. Thanks, Joe Biden. So, but if I move all this stuff, then the stuff I use, like the keyboard, the camera, my thing that I put the iPad on or the iPhone, all this has to be moved. I got to clear all this paperwork off this metal thing I keep things in, and it's on top of the Mac Mini. I got to clean up here. I'm going to clean up today and put stuff on the bed and everything else. Oh, I get troll emails, but not lately. Except for the one that said horrible, disgusting, slanderous things that never happened. That jagoff sent it to my whole email list, and people were horrified. Decent people were horrified. Only psychopaths would send a slanderous email like that. These people are insane. 200 years ago, they would have taken out and be dealt with. Or 400 years ago, I've been called a witch or a warlock and drowned. I came from the Mr. Beast people. Sounds like a 50s movie. The Mr. Beast people, dum dum dum. It came from the night, from the land of Mr. Beast. Ah! Beware of the beast. I have thanked them repeatedly. I haven't thanked all of them because I got 50 comments in my channel, and I had other things to do, including roasting in here. I thanked about 20 people. So, and I've said publicly on my videos, thank you, Mr. Beast fan. Thank you for subscribing. I've said that in the comments on my channel. So I have thanked people. I haven't had nothing for lunch. This is my lunch, a glass of water. I've also had nothing for breakfast. I'm drinking a glass of water. I've had nothing to eat today. I did have during the night my beef stew. So, and I've been coughing a lot because of all this pollen because it's only been about 25% humidity. When it gets super hot here, the grass goes crazy and I choke. So, I have so much stuff to go through here. Yeah, well, they wouldn't be trolls if they were stable. Well, maybe they would. There might be stable trolls. I don't know. But no one, they've been harassing Kathy with obscene phone calls, waking her up in the middle of the night, calling during the day, sexual questions, and pretending that she won something. Well, I don't want to get too skinny. I could stand to lose about 200 pounds, to be honest with you. Oh, now Slim Fast is being sued because one of their products says it has all this protein in it, and then you got to put milk to get all the protein. They're being sued in a class action suit. But that's the only thing that's lost me weight is drinking Slim Fast. But I was only drinking one a day. You're supposed to drink 2. It's an ice maker. It's all right. It's all right. Okay. Okay. Senior Wenceslas. It makes ice. See? Big, heavy ice maker. Oh. Ah. Portable, automatic, semi-portable automatic ice maker. Now, if I put a launcher in, I can maybe launch ice at people. Fire the ice at the trolls, but that'd probably break my TV screen. It makes ice. We will try it later, but I'm going to have to put something under it. I have another plastic tarpaulin. I'll put it under the milk crate and make ice here. After I've had the fans on for a while, I got to be at the bank by 5 to get change to take the bus up there. I only have a 10 and a 1, so. So thank you everybody for coming in. And as usual, I make the comment, you can donate to the channel to help feed the cats for PayPal or Super Chat, which I never get. Because some of you, not all of you, perhaps are cheap or make excuses. And that always bothers the hell out of me, because you should support the channel for the work the person does to create videos. And you can join the channel for $3.99 or $6.99 a month, because you'll get content that's not seen anywhere else. But of course, I haven't been producing a lot of content because it's been $43 a month. I like it. I like it. When it gets above 85 in here, I'm dying. I can't do anything. So I would get. Of course, this depends if you had good credit, which right now the trolls ruined my credit with trying to get me evicted last year when I fell with the airbed on the floor and couldn't walk again for 5 months without screaming. My credit got ruined because I had to take loans out to get Kathy and Patty over here to move stuff out, gasoline money and everything else. I don't like Capital One. I don't like their business practices. I don't like them recognize my cell phone. The best card to get is American Express, but Discover is quite good. You can get a Discover card fairly easily, particularly if you're a college student. American Express is the primo card. Of course, if you have enough money to be a multi-millionaire like a Meet Kevin, they send you an invitation to get their super deluxe card. You can't just get it by asking for it. So I had perfect credit before last May. I'd never missed a payment in 3 years. Then 3 credit cards were charged up because I was in so much pain I forgot to pay them and I ran out of money. And they may have done that to deliberately screw my credit up. Before I do this loan, I'm going to have to pay off the charged off credit cards and pay off all my debt. Oh yeah, I know all about credit. I got books on credit in here. I could do my own credit channel, except my information would be a little outdated. But I've watched a lot of credit. There's a lot of guys doing, we can help fix your credit if you hire our company. And a lot of these guys are full of crap. There are a few good ones, but most of them are useless. So I think I'll get an apartment building and build it in Antarctica. Then I can rent to penguins. Never be hot again. Penguins and sea lions and walruses, and they can pay me in fish. I said that to Kathy and Patty. They laughed. They could pay me in carloads of fish. I could sell the fish. Yeah, there's a guy called the Credit Shifu. He's very good. SHIFU. He talks about new credit cards, what to do, and all that. No, they won't send me an invitation. Let them worth millions. If I win the lotto, then they'll send me an invitation. Maybe. Well, I don't know if I want to horrify that many people. And I had to write an ebook, and they would probably steal the ebook and start publishing it. They stole my mystery novel I was writing. I had it in Google Drive, and somehow they stole it out of Google Drive. They hacked Google Drive. So I gave up. I had 16 chapters written. I gave up on doing that when I heard the news it was published on the evil Belgab or Elgab. So they're evil people. They never leave me alone because they don't like me for my politics, my religion, my race, my disability, my weight. They attack Kathy, who is a sweet and kind person 99% of the time, and the other 1%, she's mad at me or just bitchy. And I get mad back at her. I keep saying Thursday instead of Friday to go over there, and you come over Friday. I said, don't give me crap if I make a mistake. I'm tired. I keep saying Patty instead of Kathy and Kathy instead of Patty because I'm not thinking straight all the time. And then one day I said Patty. Now they stole an electronic manuscript. I was writing a book on Belgabs and the trolls. I never finished that one. I got one chapter in. It was in the dungeon of the online trolls. But they stole my mystery book. I was sending chapters out for people to read, and they hacked my Google Drive. So, yeah, and watch the video at the end. Apparently that makes a difference too, although I'm not certain why. But the best thing is to donate to the channel. Remember, every dollar you do donate defeats the purpose of the trolls because they don't want me to make money, have money, feed the kitties, or whatever. Everything I buy, I get criticized. Why are you spending money on that? Because I need it. None of your business. I need an ice maker because I can't make ice. And this is cold, but if that refrigerator dies, I got to drink warm water. And when it's 90 degrees, the water comes out red hot. I have to wait till nighttime to change the cat dishes. And during the night, the raccoons come up and they wash their paws in the cat water. So the cats are coming up there thirsty. The other night I found fur in it, and it wasn't cat fur. I don't know what fur is it, but it was some kind of fur. I had to wash it out. And we'll have to scrub out the pressure cooker tonight and take the ring out and scrub that. And I cleaned the outside before I cooked in it. But I think now I'll make some of this stuff in the oven. It cooked the meat great, but it was tasteless because I had no salt. I'm wary about salt because I keep having kidney stones and bladder issues, and but without salt, it's tasteless. And I heard that when you lose all your aperitif, you can't taste anything. It was bland. I didn't buy ketchup because Kathy was nagging me, but you spend so much money on food. She lent me money on her food stamps, so. And I think this is pretty cool. I'm going to clear off the kitchen counter this weekend and find a home for this. If I don't leave it here by my chair. Yeah, that'd be really lazy. Keep the ice maker and get a mini refrigerator. They have these Coca-Cola. They never have a Pepsi-Cola. I love Pepsi. Get a mini. Then the problem is I put everything by my bed. I can't get out the door to feed the cat. So I'm not going to put everything. And now I'll have to move it. We got to move the refrigerator. For now, I'll leave it here. I'll put the. I have another plastic tarpaulin that Patty bought me. I will put that under the ice maker so it doesn't hopefully get on the carpet. And then I will fill it full of ice and make ice, and you can watch me make ice while I talk. And then, well, I got to clean this whole floor up. There's stuff that fell on the floor. There's cat food that's fallen out of cat food bags. I got to vacuum. And eventually crawl around in the hallway and get rid of that very dirty piece of carpet I bought years ago. So the tile would be exposed. And you have exposed tile, people would be shocked. Oh my god, it's naked tile. And then there's things like the swag bag, which is still sitting here. And all kinds of stuff that's under the tray table and under the television table, I got to pick up and put in a bag or box. If I leave it there, I can't get by either. So there's not a lot of room in here. It's just why I want to move into a 2-bedroom apartment. You put water in it. Just write all the instructions. You lift this up. You take this out. You put water in up to the line level, which I'm probably going to use a flashlight because I can't see very well. And then you put this thing back in, you close the lid, you push the button, voila, it starts making ice. I like that you type kitty, it says train coming. All I could think of was kitty train. Meow meow. Meow 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 meow. Train full of kitties, driven by kitty cats. Kitty cat conductor and kitty cat engineer. The Kitty Express. Now this will make ice. Unscrew this to put the, now this is a little wobbly. If I go to Ross and buy a table for $30 or $40, I got a table coming in that was supposed to come in this month. I got to call them for my printer so I can take the printer off the milk crate, which blocks my television, blocks my mouse to see the edge of YouTube. So I will do the ice making Saturday. Okay, I'm getting real hot in here, folks, and I got to get to the bank to feed the cats before 5 o'clock. So I'm gonna leave. I'm getting. Even though it's not super hot in here, it is 91 degrees outside. I'm not looking forward to going. My clean shirt will be dirty again because it'll be all sweaty. And this is faded too. I think it said I laughed so hard tears ran down my leg. So have a great day. Stay cool. Stay wet. Stay hydrated. Stay safe. This is George Senda, the guy from Pittsburgh. One day you'll shock me and actually donate to this channel. It will be a miracle. All right. Bye-bye for now.